super important. There's very little external sources of damage that you have on this build. 3 dragons already explained. Might as well get as high elemental resistances on it as possible. At least currently it's a pretty cheap item. Amulet wise, and
later.
+6 all attributes, but that is amulet kind of risk I tried to buy. My body armor, I got really as much evasion rating as possible. That's all that really matters, because not only is evasion kind of like the theme of Deadeye, you also get 100% increased evasion from equipped body armor. The stronger your body armor, that will get double. Then my gloves are the gloves I found in campaign at level 35 or something. They have attack speed, they have life, a little bit of life, bad chaos res. It's good enough for now. Just get your resistances up on rings. There's not much else to do. You can get flat physical damage, which is actually quite good. That is one of the ways you can get external damage. But life is more important if you have the flexibility to get fizz on top. You need 3 dragons, really good weapon. Slam all your money into your weapon and kind of make it work. Body armor would be maybe the 3rd most important one, because your evasion gets doubled from the passive tree. Now, let's go over the passive tree. For a crossbow build, from the get-go, Ranger is kind of awkward. Where Mercenary has a lot of good early game clusters, for example, this 2-handed cluster right here, followed up by a few other things. You get very close to instant reload right here for the reload speed. You're down here immediately for full salvo, for reusable ammunition. But as a Ranger, you're far out of the way, so you're going to be leveling as the bow build, roundabout whenever you're comfortable. Now, for the passive tree on crossbows, leveling is in the other section, but what matters is evasion, increased damage, and attack speed. That is all that matters, and maybe reload speed. Area of effect you get from this cluster, and I think this cluster only AoE, AoE, AoE. You know that some of the heralds are also attack based, so that's also bigger explosions, not just convenience. I guess for some standout points that need explaining, number 1 would be the herald nodes. Coming Calamity, we are triple heralds. This is global damage, global all-level damage, counts for attack, counts for heralds, counts for everything. It's incredible. The notes before as well, it's basically 74% all damage with 3 points. It is ridiculous, right? What else is important? Maiming strike, very strong. You're maiming enemies, which slows them, right? When you hover over here, they have 30% slower movement speed and reduced evasion rating, so it's also easier to hit them. Down here, movement speed, big time. I do not take the movement speed on the left side because I don't think it's worth it right now, but I'm probably going to go for it right now. I just want to get tanked here because I want to get into red maps. Now, down here there is some very interesting notes. So once you get here, you will be in these 2 clusters. Forces of nature, very strong. It's penetration, but it works for your main skill, that's fire, and also for your single target skill, that's lightning. So it's just all pen. This gives you freeze buildup, and gives you shock trigger, incredible load right here. This gives you increased chance to shock, damage, penetrate lightning. Now this is only for your single target, but the pathing here would be a little bit awkward anyways, so it is fine. And this node here is just kind of strong. Lightning rod is around about 20% more damage. Once again, lucky hits just means that your damage rolls twice. But don't have to explain the math right here. It's just very, very good. And take it, right? Down here, Giant Slayer is incredible. Increased damage, accuracy, chance to inflict ailments, which is going to make it easier to shock bosses. Down here we have 15% chance for crossbow attacks, not consumer bullet, which feels like really, really good whenever it happens. We have increased damage for each ammunition type, so when you hit the boss and you go fire burst and then you reach into your shock burst, you will actually have 50% increased damage from this. Very, very good. Then we take all the if you can get some shock break here, increased damage, crossbow, instant reload. I mean, reload speed is just fantastic. I don't know what else to say. There might be an NPM respec where you go down here, but that is for later. Now, another thing that I hear a lot is, should I go acrobatics or not? Basically, what acrobatics does is sort of move the speed and evasion. And once I have all of that finished, at level 85 to 90, I will probably go back. I would say, if you have a good, I don't know, 20,000 evasion, get your kill and stack up, and everything.
Yeah, it works.
Exactly. Currently, I'm 4,677. Once I get to like maybe 17,000, I will take that piece. Now, quickly to explain shock, because we need it for our single target skill. Shock has a default duration of 4 seconds, so you apply the shock
you.
But until then, it means that it depends on how much damage you do. But if you have hidden shock trade where it matters how much you
on the
have
floor.
to swing.
Now,
It's just basically shock.
so nice,
I will
Marla.
have a full macro gun out in the
Okay,
coming days.
thank you. I'm hungry.
Whenever that happens. But in general, it's early game.
Ramen noodle, can.
You have somebody where you can set up the
How does it behave?
Out of the gates, you get lightning arrow plus lightning rod. They're such a crazy combo. You put down lightning rod, you shoot lightning arrows, they just chain around the absolute
How about
best
that?
bosses. Actually, for leveling, in my opinion, just straight up stronger than lightning arrow, lightning rod. Where is it again? Flame wall,
Of course.
ignite those gas explosions, and you don't need to level the flame wall, right? It's not gonna take as much health as you think it is. You just leave it at level 1 or as low level as you can. Always need leveling items, and even if not, the faster you get through, the faster you get to end game, the faster you get to farming again. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna quickly show you a map. I'm gonna do, I don't know, hidden grotto. We're just gonna do this rare map right here. Basically, the build is awesome. It has been fantastic for me so far. I don't know what else to say. Like this is the build I want to min-max. This is the build I'm gonna take to like 90 plus, and it's gonna be the build that I want to farm up with forever. So this is what happens. I'm just gonna quickly show you this again. You already saw it in the intro, but I'm pretty sure you're here for the pretty explosions.